great backdrop for this game, and it just looks like football when the snow's coming down. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Open runway ahead. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. What a catch, and a little Barishnikov right down the sideline.
Also, you want to hit the gritty.
And it's a touchdown.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great match.
Oh, not this again. We're not going to do this again.
Man, as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Sweet feet on the move. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they sniff that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like
to
you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting, and you could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Blasted as he lets it go. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll give it to the back. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's ease into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to move it through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have every... He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes... Stop. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't,
How he not get injured?
I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's off to the races. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They've got the screen set up. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Bowers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Escapes trouble. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that pass intercepted.
Oh my God. That's the first pick for slow. Oh my God.
To make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
3 seconds and
Just enough time to get on
least
one final
one
play of the
touchdown.
half. Dropping back, it's Bowers. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete.
No,
Half
but we
comes
had
to a
that pick
close
though.
on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Athens, Ohio for an entertaining first half than you? Here's a quick recap. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Open space at the 25. Him cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. It's a country fumble, meaning there's a lot of open space, and that's what you do with it. Scoop it up and score with it. Touchdown. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
He's not going to get there as this defense stops the two-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying to find his man on first down. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Dropping back, it's Bowers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of running room. Barishnikov should be so sweet. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They fake it, pitch it to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, he'll let it fly. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, this offense is up against it here, trailing late in the game. They're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires on the move. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll go back to the air on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to... Fires one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a...
He lost one down the sideline. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out at the end. Touchback. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Dialing up a second down pass play. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on third down. Short throw to the sideline is complete.
Yes, we
and it'll
won.
be enough for the first down. You want to talk about building confidence?
Let's go, we won.
Clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.